That's about 7 frogs duplicated maybe 7 times and offset in time. My first stretchy characters. These guys had to function as both quadrupeds and bipeds. I used Spring IK on the back legs to get all those joints moving smoothly and deformed it all with a skin cluster. Blend shapes make the eyes and muscles bulge. The rest is a skin cluster, with a little stretch on the neck there. Had to build a very different skeletal system and provide controls for secondary motion. You can both wag the tail and flippers and curl them, plus a little squash and stretch in the torso for impact. We animated on stepped curves with no in-betweens, so I wrote a Mel script that would render only keyframes. Then I wrote a Python script that would duplicate those frames to fill in the gaps to create an uninterrupted image sequence for compositing. I wrote a Mel script to animate 2,700 tiles filling in randomly but progressively. This facial rig allows the animator to sculpt mouth and eyebrow shapes on the fly in a flexible and intuitive manner. I used lattices to create linear deformations and a little squashing and bulging. The lattices are deformed by clusters which are constrained to the joints, forming sort of a poor man's muscle simulation. This is about 200 NURBS planes deformed by clusters with a sine function running through them. Then you throw a giant lattice on top and run a sine function through that, using the square of the sine function in the x direction to get that nice curl over. Throw in some geometry for the breakers and white caps, and you've got a pretty unique water effect. I'm Will Meyer, and thank you for taking the time to watch this.